Like I told us earlier, that we want to see how we interpret or relate violin on the stave. Here is it, a quick walk, but don't worry, I will explain it to you so you could understand very well. I have made some work. I know there will be a lot of questions, but it's okay. To start with, major violin has four strings. Professional violins, feebles naturally have four strings, but some coming up with five strings and so on and so forth. But we deal majorly with four strings. As a beginner, you do more with four strings. It goes beyond playing, but you should be able to understand the position of your notes while playing, so you could sight play. Look at the piece and play. Okay, that's one. Number two, also today we'll be talking about fingering placement, also how you place your fingers for each of the notes that is being placed on the stave. How you can also relate it. Number three, we'll also look at the interval. Okay, interval. That sounds new. I've never said that before in the violin class. So interval here means distance, one position to another. I'll give you a layman expression. You have black and white keys on the keyboard. Yes. Now, the distance where you have to go from white key to the black key, that's a little, but if you move from white key to another white key, and there's a black key between, that is known as tone. But any position whereby you have no black key and there are just two white keys close to each other, that means that is semitone keys, that's interval distance. Without wasting much of our time, let's go to the other side of it. Okay, let's start with G strings, the thickest strings on the violin. 1 minute, I'll be back. Okay, I am here with my violin. Yeah, I hope you have your violin too. I hope you have a violin. You have a violin, worry. I don't need to carry the bow yet. I need to quickly explain. Here, the tiniest strings, here is a thicker one. In the other video, we've already talked about it. The thicker string here is known as string G. String G. Okay, you can see it clearly there. Yeah, this is G string. Okay, when you play the open, it gives you G. All right, relating it to the keyboard, not on sax, because some people say, okay, this is G, so my saxophone will also sound G. No, that's a different ballgame. The recorder will sound relating G, yes, G. Keyboard will sound G, same as this violin is sounding G. Okay, then the next string here that is not as thick as this G is called D, and it sounds D. You can hear the sound D, D, G, D. Okay, this is D strings where I played open. Then the next one here is A. It sounds okay. And the last one, which is known as the first string, is the tiniest one is E. Now, another secret you need to know as a feeble player, a violin player, you must get acquainted to sound. You hear here. So when you are playing, you are interpreting the song, your ear is also very open to the notes as it ought to be. Don't worry, that's another lesson for another day. Okay, let's move forward. G strings. Where is G on the stave? Look at it. It's not, this G here is not, this G here is not here, it's not here, it's below. It's below, and you see two lines before the note. The note is under the second line. This line here, when you see notes like this, it's referred to as ledger notes. That is, notes that are below or above the stave. I know you will be asking, notes, invisible line? Yes, invisible line. Most times it moves into the bass clef. But because feeble is majorly played on the treble stave, that's why I go with the treble stave. Good. So this G open is this G on the stave. So when you see this on the treble stave, you're playing G. Okay. All right. I'll come back. Then get to back.